The other people.
Did you all ever watch that one? Now, originally it was a radio show game from the 50s, but they brought it back in the 70s, and it's where these contestants go against go against one another, and they try to name the song with as few notes as possible as played by the orchestra, or usually it was on a piano. So it would be like, they would give a clue, and it'd be like, Chuck, I can name that song in seven notes. And then the other person would be like, I can name it in 5 notes. And then, the person would be like, name that tune. And
Didn't we try to play that on the show one time?
We played it a couple times on the show.
Like
I changed
seconds or something.
I changed it to name that theme, and we would do theme songs.
Oh yeah, and it was like how many seconds or something?
Yeah, you would only get like 7 or 8 seconds. I could name that theme in like 6 seconds. I can name it in 5. So I stole it from this, really.
My sister is she was like the music queen she could tell you any song on any chart, because they used to have like that Music Jeopardy on like VH1 or MTV back in the day, and she'd crush it at that, but she was always really good at Name That Tune. We used to sit around and watch those things, like Supermarket Sweep, Name That Tune, Press Your Luck. We used to watch those things every day.
Somebody on the message here had said that they played Scrabble a lot, and I think Scrabble actually had a televised version of Scrabble. Here were some other games. I know Jake has to go in a few moments. Throw in some comments if you think. Love Connection. Did anybody ever watch that?
Dating games. No, that's another category.
Yeah.
Singled Out was the best dating game.
Singled Out was the next one I had on the list.
Killer on one of them?
What?
Wasn't there a serial killer on? No, it wasn't Love Connection. It was dating game.
There was. Was that what it was? I do know the.
Was that Chuck Woolery that did? Which one did he do? It always had the same host. Like Chuck Woolery hosted.
I think
like
it
6
was
of those
not.
games. But.
He did Dating Game or Love Connection, didn't he? If anybody out there knows, somebody is saying that they loved Praise Your Luck as well.
I think he did Love Connection.
Chuck Woolery wasn't he? I might be wrong. He was the first host of Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
Is
Fortune?
that correct?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And he hosts Lingo, which is another good game show.
Oh,
He also
Lingo.
hosted the Newlywed Game, I think.
Yeah,
That was
you're
it.
right. He was the original host in 1975 of Wheel of Fortune.
I didn't know that.
I would never have guessed that.
No.
I know weird game show facts.
I know when we first started hanging out, we watched some old game shows.
He's also from Kentucky, which I would never have guessed that either.
No.
Huh.
He was a Love Connection. Yeah, he did Love Connection, and Wheel of Fortune were his two.
Well, some other big game shows were Hollywood Squares.
I used to watch that. I that was one of those where like the personalities became the game,
Yeah.
and I was like, it just kind of took away from the game.
Yeah. And then you've got the, Match Game, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal. That's a game, a fun game. Wayne Brady, I think, is doing that one now. Or I don't know if it's on now, but he's the most recent host I read.
Yeah.
But I've never watched it recently. But I know in the old days it would be fun because you never knew. I mean, especially back, I don't know how it is now, but I know back in the old ones when I would watch, it was like just a crazy, crazy show. It'd be like you could have an elephant behind door two. You would never know.
And you had
like
to have.
Zonks.
What?
Was that back then, or is that a new thing?
I think they had that. Yeah,
Which one?
Zonks.
Oh.
It's like when you lose.
Oh.
And they used to say the next contestant, who's the first person to have like, I don't know, something like a bottle cap in their shoe.
Random thing.
Yeah. They do that at the end of it. But I think, I guess with social media, they put, what they want people to bring if you want to get involved in it or something. Like, bring a blue pen.
Because then they give out, $100 bill to somebody who has that. That's right.
You should just bring, a satchel with just random items in it. Just
Yeah.
a 50-pound satchel, and just put it in there. Somebody else saying they like the pyramid game as well. So if you were to go on a game show, you get 2 game shows to go on. What game show would you want to go on?
Shelly, you can have that one first. All right. Let's
Probably
both do
Price is
one.
Right. It's
Price
got to
is
be
Right.
Price is Right.
Well, if you go on Price is Right, you're hoping, which game are you hoping to get to play?
Plinko.
I was going to say the same.
Plinko.
Somebody played it today, and it's just so, I don't know why, it's just so exciting. It's just
How
it's
much
so
did they
classic.
get?
I think 1,300.
Okay, that's not bad. Even though
But that's one of those games that's just up to chance, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another game though. Unless you're really unlucky, you're going to walk away with something.
Yeah.
I'm sure because don't you get to guess the prices or something to win the little Plinko chips?
Yeah, you get one, so there's automatically some sort of chance.
So unless
They
you
go get something.
screw up and then it goes to 0 because there's 0 on just the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they go down the side, you're going to at least get $50, $100 or something. And then if you guess the prices, you win that item as well. So you could, I don't know what items they have now. I can't remember, but a lamp or a vacuum or something,